And what a lovely morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
To you.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, everybody. This is the Morning Roast, and I'm, of course, Sugar Chris. And with me is Mr. Sim.
Good morning.
And we have good old Russ with us back again.
Hello.
And I'm always happy when he's around. he can help keep Sim in line. And we've got
you fill the show with good stuff while you just sit back and enjoy the ride. Am I right?
And shop on the internet for red dresses.
I didn't want to say that anything, Sim, but yeah, kinda. That's kind of right. Yeah. I'm like, all right, Russ and Sim can take over, and I can take a nap. But we're also going to have Chud with us, Mr. Karl with us, and he's going to be joining us. He said that I think he said he gets off work around 11, so I think he'll be joining us here eventually. But until then, we can talk about Only Death Can Save Us and anything else. Let's see.
Yeah, book. I backed on day one.
Thank you.
I gotta check. I gotta check and see if I'm back to. I've got
what?
The news today is, especially for your show, is that it will be going to another 30 days. That's the exclusive for Sugar Chris.
Oh, right.
So there you go.
So we'll
how can you have Russ here on stream and you still haven't back his book?
What? I always make sure
I thought you were a fan. I thought you liked his
I
book.
am a fan. Why else would he be? Why would I have him on here? What?
How to make everyone uncomfortable.
Of course I love this book. I got the first one and read it and everything.
Two of them.
So Soul saying Sim looks awfully excited for someone who plays Deep Rock Galactic. Yeah, because we might play after the show.
I never said anything.
I know you don't say anything. You just happen to do it.
All right, what's Soul say? He says, "Welcome to the morning roastia, where it's tea time as we're looking at a double dose of literally British talent and loads of hard skulls. Good morning, and God save the sugar Karl chat.
British.
Oh, we got Pops. Hey, Pops.
Yo, Pops.
Says only Russ can save us. We got Mr. Fisk. Hello, sir.
Good day.
Chris Fisk saying another 30 days confirmed. The coup is firmed.
Oh, there's Pale Rider. He says about time. Yeah, I'm moving slow. I haven't got much sleep. And well, you're lucky I'm here.
Blame Sim again.
Well, I'll save it for later. I'll save the blaming you for later. So let's see. We've got moving up to Only Death Can Save Us. Book 2, Techstone. Yeah, let me. I'll save checking out the perks for myself later.
So you're gonna save the shopping for after the show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling you, he's trying to rig the entire thing, guys. He doesn't want that sugar rush.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it today. Russ already knows. I don't have to tell any stories. I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, you did for maybe that one or two viewer that might have joined in just for Russ.
Whoa. No, Sam. This wasn't about the viewers. It was about the guests.
Dude, it's about
changing the rules.
Branding. It's about marketing and branding. If you say you will when somebody gets a sugar rush, that you will tell the story. You tell the story no matter what. Even if people heard it.
It's gonna be talking about foot up your ass.
Oh dear. I didn't know I was going to walk straight into a domestic dispute. I'm sorry, I could leave you to it.
Let's see. What's Soul saying to me? He says maybe you could do shopping for the right reasons today.
He makes a good point.
I gotta check. I don't know
Oh,
what I
Amanda.
I keep waiting to back stuff until it's getting close to ending time because there's so many books to back.
That's the problem. There's a lot of quality out there at the moment.
Yeah, there's some books I didn't get to back. I feel kind of bad, but
Well, you can't do everything.
All of them. Yeah,
You can't back all of them. So you
that's
just
like,
got to be a bit more selective and
Yeah.
make sure and buy mine, and that's all that matters.
let's make sure to get Russ's every time. Amanda B. Let's see. No, nobody has the Evans nose soul. Nobody can match this majestic beak. Let's see. Oh, Johnny Cage is with us. Well, bullshit, Johnny. You know the story.
Johnny Cage.
Amanda's here for Russ.
Oh, so I said, oh, Amanda. She's
Soul is
lovely.
asking, Russ, will the second book smell like Nirvana?
Very probably. Very probably. It's going through exactly the same process. It'll be uncoated 100 GSM paper. So I have every expectation that it will smell of ink again and that you can get high on enough boxes of it. I have several boxes still because I've obviously got a catch-up tier in the campaign. So I've got several boxes under the cupboard under my stairs, and you go in there and you get a little bit of a waft. It's great.
Oh, so they've been sitting there this whole time and they still haven't aired out.
Oh no! They're all ready. I wanted to make sure that anybody who jumped in for and got the catch-up tier that they'd have the same
aroma.
Yeah, the same aroma, the same experience as people on the first campaign.
Made sure to seal them up tight.
Bell saying, Sugar Chris, why are you skipping over my comments? Bad IP. Bad.
I don't know what you're talking about, Phil Rather. I wouldn't do such a thing. I wouldn't do that to you. All right. What's Soul saying to Russ here? He says that I might cry during reading again, and not because the story is so touching.
Yeah. Well, now, I mean, the world is different, isn't it? You can wear a face mask. Everything will be fine.
There you go. You got a new reason to do it.
Yeah.
You can wear it and nobody will look at you wearing it.
There you go, Russ. Here's an idea. You need a mask with the skull on it.
With the skull
to
on
wear
it,
while you read in case the ink is too much for you.
Government mandate, you now have to wear a face mask whilst reading Only Death Can Save Us.
In case you get offended by that ink smell.
The WHO recommends.
And you call it the nose of death.
The nose of death. Death breath.
Death breath. There you go.
Oh my. All right. So what is Only Death Can Save Us, Russ? I'm sure everybody knows, but let's get the pitch going.
For those who don't know, this is a Bronze Age inspired cosmic fantasy romp. There you go. If you like the Eternals, if you like the old Fantastic Four with the whole Galactus and the Watcher, that kind of stuff, or if you like Thor, Pantheon of Gods, this is for you. This is the thing. Lots of silly sci-fi, great big massive fights, and a little bit of a human story along the way. There you go.
Yeah, and it says 41 hours, but Russ just dropped the bomb that he's extending.
I'll be extending. An email will be going out later on, and I'll be bolstering up everybody's knowledge about the stretch goals, because they're all going to be these lovely fridge magnets. Except I've got 4 square ones coming up of the 4 Horsemen, and lovely chibi art by 6 AM Comics.
Oh, nice. Let's see, 100+ pages. Nice.
Yes.
And as I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen anyone say anything bad about Only Death Can Save Us one. That's an all positive.
No, but I mean, obviously, I prefer a few bad reviews and 10,000 backers. You know how it is.
You will always get bad
yeah,
reviews.
yeah. But no, it's been wonderful. The response has been fantastic. Everybody's really enjoyed it. I think part of that is I didn't set out to change the comic book landscape. I wanted to do something that was not tried and tested, as in, obviously the idea is new, but the presentation, the way I went about it, it was it was like putting on some comfy slippers as far as getting involved in it. It wasn't going to rock your world as far as that was concerned, but hopefully it was going to really entertain people and people would really enjoy the book for what it was. The printing came out superbly. I was so impressed with that. So the whole package really came together, and people really seem to appreciate it. So I'll be doing at least the same again. It's a bigger book this time. It's got more story in it. In fact, sort of 90% of the content in the book is story or world related. So there's lots more content to read this time. And the art is all traditional now, as far as the pen, but the inking is concerned. So it's got a slightly different feel. And then, like I was saying, I've mentioned this. Eventually, I'd like to bring out a black and white version, but it's on its way to book 3. There's book 3 is also in the works. So
nice. Yeah, I loved the first one. It was playing action while still getting me invested in the story, and it felt like one of the old comics I love to read.
Well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to recreate those kind of all ages fun bonkers comics from when I was a kid, and people seem to think I'd done it. So more of the same.
Will we be
But
seeing
bigger.
more? Oh yes. Solo actually has the same question same thought that I had. I hope there is more of the disembodied scientist head in book 2.
There may well be. There may well be. I'm not going to give it away. There's lots of there are clues all over the place. We're taking a little detour from the cosmic stuff, although it is based in there's an aspect of it which is present throughout, which actually will take you to book 4, 5, and 6. So you'll find out when it happens. I can't really say much because otherwise it just gives the story away. It's twisting through the arc of the first 3 books, and it effectively sets up what's going on into books 4, 5, and 6 without it being too much of a cliffhanger end. You can still read the book and enjoy it for what it is.
Okay. Let's see. Let me get some sample. Look at that. That man is a beast of a man.
If you wanna see that coloured, I've actually got that up now. I've just finished that page yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I'll share it for you. There you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that.
So it's the same style as before. Sort of a retro coloured work, but the inks are the same kind of style, just traditional this time.
Oh, that looks awesome. Yeah, I like the colored work as well. Like as you said, it gives it that kind of old schooly look.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to get. I didn't want to overdo it. When I get to books 4, 5, and 6, I might change it up. I might do something else. I don't know. I want to keep the art style, pretty consistent through books 1, 2, and 3, so that they have their own kind of feel. But after that, I might do a painted book, or I might go a bit more nuts on the detail or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
And more sample pages.
Yeah, that one's done as well, actually. And, in fact, all of them. I'm on the last page right now. I'm on the last page of the first 22, or the first 30. Sorry, of the first part. So I'm doing the whole thing in chunks, in 3 chunks. So the first part is pretty much finished. I gave myself a deadline of Sunday, and it's all done. Everything's. I've just got to compile it and put it into print-ready files. So then I'll be going on to part 1 next week. Part 2, sorry, next week, along with the other stuff I've got going on, which I can't talk too much about. But I've got other projects that have come in, so that's why I've expanded my team, so that I can get involved and do just penciling and inking, and hand off things like colours and lettering. So this first set of 30 pages, the first third, I've had flatted, and then I've gone in and done the light and shade in the way that I want it. I think for the next 44 pages, I'm probably going to have to get a colorist on board to do that, because I want to get, I've got more commitments as far as penciling and inking is concerned. So it's all good though. It's all good.
Well, yeah, I mean that's great news. Then, if you have to have a team, that means you're doing so well. You're expanding.
Yeah. The only downside is that as the team leader, as the person, as the inception, while you're waiting for other people to pay you, you've got to pay. You've got to pay out for the talent that you're using. So there is some financial risk involved. That you've got to take a risk to make things happen. So.
Right. Okay, let's see. What's everybody saying? Pamela says, I believe Chris wants me to super chat during Fraga's stream and tell the red dress Chris story. No, you don't need to tell Fraga nothing. You couldn't even fit that story in a super chat. No, thank you. No, Pale Rider. Stop that.
You could, but it would be a very expensive super chat.
Yeah.
In so many ways.
That's okay. That's you don't need to be spending money like that. Let's see. I actually read this one. That's like yes, I read Only Death Can Save Us and Mary Boys both. They're both one of my favorites. They're really good books.
Mary Boys is a great book. Well, both of them, I should say, because it came in 2 books, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Now, who's this gentleman here?
That's a guy called Kronos. In the first book, the first ones are mentioned. They're kind of like the initial splitting of the archetypal consciousness, and it's the beginning of matter existence. I won't get too deep into it. I touch on it in the lore stuff in the back of the book. And Kronos is obviously involved in time, but once the rules are set up, once his work as a god is done, he ends up being kind of like the Watcher from the old Marvel books, and he tells the tales of lore, effectively the eternal tales, and that's where you find out about how the world exists, how it came to be, tales about the races that are involved in the world, more stuff about the Horde and about Satana and about what he was doing and what happened in the Second Age, stuff like that.
Awesome. That's going to be fun to read. Sample pages.
And this is a 7-page short about war. So once the battle's done at the start of the Third Age, and Death goes off and does his job as Death, War's kind of twiddling his thumbs, not quite knowing what to do. So he goes out on adventures and explores the the fresh new eternity that he's presented with, and this is just one of those adventures. It's a bar fight. It was a good excuse for a bar fight. Basically.
Will we be getting little stories like this in the book for all the new characters?
No, just this one this time round. But I do have other stories in development for them for later.
Okay.
Books.
Oh wait, there's some. I was like, wait a minute, something disappeared on the screen.
Yeah, sorry. It just booted me out of StreamYard.
Just get out now.
No, there was another way of putting me at the bottom, you know.
Thank you, sir.
So since he likes to do character designs, we got Hex Allen. Hello, sir.
I can show you something else about those character designs. Hold on. So if you want to see what's happening there.
Who's this scrawny little dude trying to make off with his hammer? What is he thinking?
Yeah, it's a thief. It's just like, I'll have that. It's a hammer. No, you won't, Sonny.
This giant of a man wielding a massive hammer. Certainly.
And as you can see, there's quite a lot of it's kind of like a sort of a hangout for bad dudes, and mirth and jolliment ensues.
How the hell could he pick up a hammer the size of himself?
It's a comic. Come on.
I'm talking about this scrawny guy. I'm like,
this scrawny guy was imbued with superhuman strength.
Yeah, it's the comic.
He really wanted it.
Yeah, don't you know that if you really want something, you can have anything you want if you try hard enough.
Yep.
He has supernatural thief powers.
There you go. So that's part of one of the lore pages,
Nice.
one of the Eternal Realms pages, and these are the first ones, and that's Kronos over on the right there.
Wait a minute, what's going on with those brains up there?
Yeah, we'll find out more about that. Read the book, you'll find out.
No, my weakness. Reading books.
Reading the books I bought. No, don't make me do it.
And that's the way that he answers the question of the brains.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. Yeah, it's another one.
That's
There's some other gods there. So,
every time I see those brains, it reminds me of those Futurama episodes.
Yeah, these are good-looking pages.
These are some of the pages from the Eternal Realms stuff, and they're all designed as one panel per page to tell the stories, which is something I've been wanting to do for ages anyway. So it all just fitted together, and so it gave me the opportunity to do that kind of style of stuff. And it's a good excuse to kind of go a bit Kirby and just write up some bonkers stuff and fill in the lore of the universe that they all live in. So Rick and I get to have that's the writer. We get to have a bit of fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, and if you're having fun, it'll translate through the book.
Exactly. That's the idea. Is that if you're passionate and you're enjoying it and throwing everything into it, then you end up with some hopefully good pieces that other people enjoy as well.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Johnny K says, "Of course, they're your favorites. You didn't read anything else yet."
It's just random. Completely random. I'll pick that one up. That's my favorite. I read it.
This one's my favorite. This one. Oh Lord.
I read my favorite is the letter from the bank. That's my favorite. I had to read that.
I've been reading a comic a day lately. I'll have you know, Johnny Cage. Let's see.
A floppy or a full book?
It depends. Sometimes a floppy, sometimes it's a graphic novel.
Okay.
Depends how well it's written.
Whenever the mood hits me, son.
I was just gonna say, if it's a floppy, I try to read at least 3, so it's like a mini series. Let's get your mind conditioned, to read at least 60 pages a day.
I'll be happy with me reading one. Gosh,
You open the book, pack it in.
Yeah, jeez. Look at all that work I'm putting in. Fowler says set up a GoFundMe account for the richest Lord Super Chat, and he'll use the money from the OnlyFans.
It never said anything about me reading those goddamn books on the campaign.
Let's see. Oh, Soul put in the link. Thank you, Soul.
So not everybody can read an omnibus a day like you. Don't push it. I still have 3 to read.
Female Pinhead is in shame.
I always get the same responses. I don't know.
Did you even touch the lost page? I'll have you know, I took it with me when I went to Cumberland yesterday.
Oh, by the way, did you guys hear? I don't know if it's true, but the new Batman movie, the Joker in there it's supposed to be the girl from Twilight, so it's the couple again from Twilight.
That can't be true.
That's what I've been told, that the Joker is going to be a chick and it's going to be the girl from Twilight.
That's got to be like a joke or something.
It's another film I don't have to watch.
I don't know if it's true, but it's something I've seen pass around. I'm like, holy crap!
Stiff acting Joker, great.
Then Batman's gonna end with the glitter.
All I can see now is Adam West at the top of a ladder, hanging out of a helicopter, reaching into his utility belt, going, "Quick, Robin! I'm about to distribute the bat glitter." Just like this. It has a little twinkly sound, and it makes everybody happy.
This is why we don't see Batman out during the day.
Yeah, not enough glitter.
So, let's see. Bazooka Joe comics a day don't count.
But they are easy to store because they're only small.
So says Sim, I don't need you coming up with stuff to not be excited about the Batman.
But
yeah.
When I saw that, the first reaction I had was like, what the hell, right? But then somebody raised a good point. They are making the Flash movie, right? Flashpoint. What happens in Flashpoint when the Joker is a female? So that means, is that Bruce Wayne or is that going to be Thomas?
Yeah.
If they do the Thomas way, that could be cool. Other than that, I think that would be.
I think with DC, I think the best thing they can do is lean into the Elseworlds aspect or lean into the multi-world aspect of it, because the MCU has already done what it's done. Like the current films or not, that first crop of films was like, you can't make that happen again. I don't even think Marvel can make that happen again. That's it. So don't try. Don't try and make that happen. If you're DC, don't try and make that happen again. Lean into Elseworlds. Yeah, okay. Like make the Joker a girl, whatever. Do whatever you need to do to get people into the cinema, but obviously you have to make enjoyable films. So do make them fun. Don't just lean into those aspects of the characters only. Make sure you do something. But yeah, use the Elseworld stuff or use the multiverse or whatever it is that they use in DC.
When I saw what they were trying to do, like when they pulled out the Batman at Keaton Batman there, I'm like, they might have picked up on it, because that's what they seem to be doing. They seem to be doing each IP, like the Batman is Batman from one Earth type of thing. Then you have the Flash. In the Flash, you're gonna have Affleck and Keaton. And I'm like,
I mean, that would be fantastic. I'm sorry, but I'm now interested.
If they embrace the multiverse and play with it, that would be their key to repeating or even upping the game of the Marvel world.
Yeah,
if they can do that, dude, that would be freaking awesome.
I'm now officially, if that is the case, I'm officially interested in whatever they're doing.
Did you see the trailer of The Flash?
I haven't seen the Flash trailer. I saw the Batman trailer and was
check
like,
the Flash trailer.
I was mildly, sort of. I thought, this doesn't look too bad actually.
Check out the Flash trailer. It's a really it's a teaser trailer, right?
Right.
And it's Keaton talking in the narration.
Oh, the best Batman.
Then you see the actor of Flash, and all you see is the back of the cowl.
Oh.
And then it cuts. And then you see like the Batmobile covered, and you see the Flash pulling it. The only thing I see, it's like the Flash seems to be aware of the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's weird. Like he's geeking out the fact that he's having the old 90s Batmobile, like 80s, 89 Batmobile.
Maybe there's another reason for it. Give it the benefit of the doubt and see. I mean, I'd really like them to do. What was the future Batman? The Batman Beyond, wasn't it?
Yes.
That was quite a cool cartoon. I mean, that sat really quite comfortably next to the old Batman the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
They both sat very, very happily together, and I could really see Keaton being like that, that Batman Beyond being the Bruce Wayne leading the new Batman around. That would be great.
They tried so many times to do like a derivative or a future version of a character. They only nailed it twice. There's only two characters that they nailed that I love as much as the original character. And it's Batman Beyond and Spider-Man 2 2099.
2099. Those are the two in my head as well. Yeah.
Like Spider-Man 2099 was almost better than the original.
Yeah, and that's the thing is in the modern day where so many writers and publishers are trying to recreate what they've got in order to get more publicity and entice more readers in. You only need to look back a short time to see how it was done with such amazing effect. That Batman Beyond was effectively a brand new character.
Yeah,
it wasn't Batman. It was Batman, but it wasn't, And again with Spider-Man 2099, it was a completely separate character, and they managed to do it. And they worked. They had big followings for those characters.
And Spider-Man 2099, he was a Latino, and it wasn't like a huge thing. It wasn't. Nobody had a fuss about it.
No, it just happened. You see, by doing things cleverly like that, you can put in all kinds of representation and not have to shout about it. Just do it, and people just accept it. They just go, yeah, fine, no problem. Let's get on with it. And show me the story.
I just want to address Soul Lion spreading a lie there, saying like, you're falling for it, but you like Justice League. I did not like Justice League. I did like the Snyder Cut, though.
I still haven't seen the Snyder Cut. I got the DVD. And I looked on the back, and it was like 3 hours long. And I thought
almost 4 hours, but it's broken down in like 4 or 5 chapters.
I'm never going to see this, am I? I'm just going to sit there on the shelf. I don't get time to read the books that I buy, let alone sit for 4 hours in front of a bloody movie.
I put those movies while I work.
I used to do that. I used to be able to do that, but I can't. I'll get involved in one or the other, and then no work will get done, and that's not a good thing.
I try to do it for the tedious work when you're doing like inking or something. When it's
I can see. Yeah, I can see maybe that. Yeah.
Pixel Trader's with us, and he says Beyond needs to be made.
Flatting.
You were talking about
right.
I'm trying not to do flatting ever again, if it's at all possible.
It's like it's the thing I hate. I don't like about doing comics that I would like. This is the only thing I could do without.
Yeah. You were talking about Elseworld stuff. I'd be mildly interested in like Gotham by Gaslight.
Oh God, what a good film that would be! Because what's great about those is they are one-offs. You don't want them to have a sequel. You don't want them to be a trilogy. You just want them to make those one-offs. And of course, by leaning into the Elseworlds, they could just do a whole bunch of one-offs, but they'd all be part of the same family of films. And people would go to see them because they had that DC, feel to them. Gotham by Gaslight is one of my favorite Batman stories, and it's not really a Batman story. It's an Elseworlds story, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
the Son of Superman was freaking awesome too. Do you remember there's one where Superman landed and he became King Arthur?
Hey, Chad.
That's another bald man.
Yeah.
Good day, sir. The shine.
And he made so many perfect skulls. The rest are covered in hair.
One of these days, I'll be joining you guys.
Sorry, guys. I've just rolled in here.
Oh, no worries, Chad. No worries. I had Russ and Sim here. They can talk up a storm, so it's no worries.
So Iron just call me a beef head, and Chubb comes in.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice, yeah.
Pixel says flatting is soul draining. Oh, Amanda's got a thing here for Russ. She says, Russ, if I wanted to get an art page, is there a way to add book 1 without getting a duplicate of book 2? I don't see interior page as an add-on option.
No, the interior. Right, okay. That's probably the one combination I didn't bloody make, isn't it? So let me get this. If I wanted to add an art page, is there a way to add book 1 without getting a duplicate of book 2? So, right, okay, I see what you're saying. Right.
Just have a standalone art.
Yeah, an add-on for book 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll. What I'll do is I'll go in and take a look, and then I'll let everybody know via email or an update or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You could put a limited secret.
I thought you could buy a backup tier. Oh no, I see. Right. Okay.
Wait, I know what
you can't buy book 1 as an add-on. Mm-hmm. All I've got is you can buy book 1 and book 2, and then you can do an add-on of everything else apart from art pages. So what I've got to do is make an art. Oh God. Alternatively, I could just make a secret tier and send you the link, Amanda.
or like you said, you could put a limited add-on for book 1, so she could just add it to whatever she wants.
Yeah,
and it won't happen with anybody else again.
Oh God, now they're becoming twins.
I'll check it out, Amanda, and let you know. I presume are you on my email list?
Let's see. We got a couple new people. We got Lola. Hello.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's that damn red gaze. How you doing, Red? I hope you're doing well.
Ink Spots did a great job on that coloring, I have to say.
Didn't he?
Yeah. Every time I look at his stuff, it's like, wow, okay, that's nice.
Yeah, both of these pieces look very exquisite.
They are beautiful. Both of them are beautiful.
Yeah. How do folks get these prints?
If you back the first book, I have you on file. I know who you are.
Okay. So
you will get that print. It's just put in the package. You get it for free.
Oh, nice.
It is an add-on if people want to buy it and they haven't backed the first book. But if they back the first book and they back the second book, they get that for free. The first 200 people to back the second book get the Ink Spots poster pin up. So that as well is an extra. So if I do, it's an add-on. So if I do go over 200 backers, which would be lovely, people can still get hold of that. Okay, Amanda's just said she is on the email list. So yes, thank you. What I'll do is I'll sort something out and send out via the email list over the weekend and see if I can't sort that out. Even if I do, because obviously I've got to count how many books I've got. I think I set up 75 catch-up tiers, so I could maybe do some extra add-ons once I've done an inventory.
Okay. Oh, we got Woodrow with us. Hail, hail, sir. And we've got, let's see. So saying to Russ, I was pretty happy about those prints being loyalty rewards. Quite the lookers.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. The guys did great work. I think I wanted to give something to the people that were, coming back for the second book. And the same will happen, if you were part of campaign 2 or campaign 1, you come back for campaign 3, there'll be a loyalty reward there as well.
Oh, nice.
I should have done that. Damn it. All these good ideas.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good idea to give like a little, here you go for being, loyal backers.
But my campaigns are very simple from the perspective of I don't do lots of extras like, T-shirts and mugs and all that kind of stuff. I've done the fridge magnets because I thought they were kind of cool, but everything else is just art, so prints and books and that kind of stuff. So hopefully it's just sort of presenting to the people that love comics why you would like something, So if you really love comics, you probably love a bit of art as well. So the odd print might be nice to put up on the wall or whatever. But I don't get involved in big bulky packages. So that's why I keep that simple. So if I can give somebody something for free, like a nice print, then I think that's the way for me.
Oh, look at that! We got 6 a.m. stickers.
Those are so cool. They're fridge magnets, so they're 50 by 50. They're about this big.
Oh, nice.
And obviously, if I can get to, I think it's 300 backers, then everybody gets the set of 4. So you can put them all together and have a massive fridge magnet.
Oh, that'd be sweet. We need to get there. We need to get all of them. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Yeah. So let's see.
yeah.
Okay. You unlock each one. Gotcha.
Yeah. So 100, like in the first campaign, I got 184 backers, and it went up to 271 in demand. So I thought I'd start 185, so go one more than what I did in the first campaign. And 185, you get the first fridge magnet, which is I can't remember which one it was. Oh, it's War. There you go. It's War. It was quite fun. Everybody loved War. So, and then and what I'm doing is I'm doing it in backers rather than money. So
that makes more sense. Yeah.
Because I want people to read it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Let's see. Amanda B says she wants to be first page backer. Would I get my choice, and can it be the one on the campaign page of death? Sorry for specifics.
Yeah. What I can do is it'll be first come first served. So what I'll do is I'll put up all the pages that are available, and the lower your number, so the earlier you back, you get the first choice. So if you were 1, you'd get the choice of whatever was available. And that, which one were you talking about? Were you talking about the page of pencils on there where Death is standing with the 4 panels on the left hand side? That one.
Would be
that one. If it's that one, yeah, obviously, yes, you could have that. You first, the earlier you turn up, the more your choice.
Okay. So sharing out the link yet again.
Good page.
Let's see. She says it's the magnets that sold me.
Oh no.
Another thank you for 6 a.m. comics. Everybody's backing my book because of the theme song.
That sounds great.
Let's see. So says fridge magnets are to him as patches are to Che from Red Valkyrie. He has a weakness.
Yeah, I wanted to do.
When people read it, nervous crystals. I'm going to read it. Gosh dang it.
Yeah, Shay, I was trying to do a patch last time and it just didn't work. That's why I ended up doing the fridge magnets. But yeah, I'll stick to the fridge magnets because I did. You do Chubb? Did you do patches? You did, or did you just you did the beer mat?
For the previous one? No, it was a patch.
Yeah, it was a patch.
Again.
Yeah. I just stayed away from it.
Can
I
those,
looked into it.
can those get
They're
expensive?
quite expensive.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
think so.
I don't know. I think
But
I paid about how much was it? I think I paid about the equivalent of about £1 each or something.
I mean, from what I saw, it's like
China.
the cheap ones were printed. Now the ones I was looking at were broaded, and to me, it's like if you're gonna have a patch, might as well be
embroidered.
Yeah, instead of just being a little printed, like a silk screen print.
Yeah, I mean, get some nice silk screen prints too. It's just it just depends on the materials and who's doing the printing for you. That's all. What I liked about these guys is they send you a photo of one embroidered patch for you to approve beforehand. And it's like, yeah, that's really nice, really good service. So the English,
as long as
maybe
as long as we can get stuff from China.
We've got lots of stuff from China.
I was like, yeah.
Maybe we should start ordering from Taiwan.
We got
made in Taiwan again.
We got 24 Hours join us, and Amanda B said the first image, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll put that to one side.
And she says, "Okay, get my combo together."
Okay. Do it now.
Yeah, quicker the better. She's got to be that in early so she can get it.
So tell us. So I don't know if you've discussed this already, but tell me, like so when the first book ends, it ends on a cliffhanger. So how does without giving too much away, how does this story progress? What can we expect to see from this story?
Right. So if you're reading the first book and you don't read the last 2 pages, it kind of cuts. It could end there. It could end there. It's a little open-ended, but it could end there. But then with the next 2 pages, it's kind of like, oh wow, it's something else going on.
Yeah.
That something else does show up in the second book, but it's kind of This Is My Empire Strikes Back. It's kind of put off a little bit to the third book, and there's other stuff that goes on in this, and it effectively connects straight to the end of the first book.
Right.
There's a space in there as far as time is concerned where you could fill in with other stories, and I may well do that later on. But effectively they're kind of lost and they find their way back, and that's where the story begins again, because things are occurring and they need to be sorted. She
gets merged with the key, and then they have to find their way back home. I see.
They do find their way back, although not quite to where she wanted to be, and then from there something else is happening. And I say I don't want to give too much away. There's she returns to Earth, and through one reason or another, and he follows because he has to. There's something that needs to be sorted, which is this missing souls thing, and they reunite, and the story continues.
Cool. I want to see him on a motorcycle chasing the going on some sort of trek across America. That would be pretty cool. But with the Great Dead, just because he's such a straight cut character. He's like the straight guy, and she's like the comedian. He's like the straight guy.
He's a bit Terminator like from the second film, Judgment Day. He's a bit like that. So there is some humor in there. He does say the occasional thing, but a lot of the time he's the straight man. From a human perspective, I wanted him to be sort of not amoral. He wasn't as connected on a human level. He was there to to help departed souls, as it were, and occasionally problem solve. But it was a bureaucratic job, and he was there to just enable them to do it. So he had no connection, and that's what happened with him and Chrissy. They're connecting, and so there's more humanity involved, and that was actually at the inception of the story. That's what I wanted to happen.
Right.
Mr. Fisk says he would love to see a death in the Mary Boys style and the Mary Boys in the Only Death Can Save Us style.
Could happen.
Yeah, it's always possible.
And Red says China is at home.
Yeah.
You respect my authority.
There's co-producers in the world, that's a problem. And then Red Gay says largest everything in the world because we keep capitulating to them.
Oh,
It's getting heavy in here. Let's see. Oh, we do. So there's the catch-up tier. This is featured. Okay, now I might do a little shopping here.
I do love that ink work, especially there. Like, don't stop when you stop scrolling. Just a little bit up on there. It's just that, that's awesome. That's really good work.
thank you.
And,
I've been having
really
fun
nice.
with it, actually.
Yeah, no, it's just such an art spotting blacks, and without overdoing it, without underdoing it. It's just like a perfect balance you've got going there.
Now, the Arrow issue 1. How did that go, Russ? Have you gotten into stores and stuff?
Well, we're all being held back by the paper shortage.
Oh man, that sucks.
That's
You
the bottom
Americans and
line.
your paper shortages.
Yes, your paper shortages. We don't have a paper shortage over here at the moment.
It's happening everywhere slowly. Like, to be quite honest, like, I've been paying attention to what's happening in Europe too. And even in France, the French comic books just publish a big thing about the fact that they're going to have to reduce their printing because they're running out of paper.
Right. Okay.
And the price of paper is going up, and they're having a paper shortage. Image Comics announced that they will no longer be doing second prints and reprints and stuff like that.
The image thing was no surprise to me because I've been aware of the paper shortage for about 2.5, 3 months now. Before it became a big story. So
that's why Mixam started having issues with delaying their books for a while. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I wish I had something to print now and just get it done.
Yeah.
Just in case.
That's why, some of the people that have their own small printers in their area are still able to print their books because they still have their, paper, you could say. While the big ones are the one running out faster.
Yeah, it definitely is a scale issue. Yeah. Even in the States at the moment, you can still find printers where you can go and get 500, 1,000, 2,000 prints done, and not a problem. And they don't expect that to be an issue. But if you want to go and print 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 50,000,
that's with the big presses that you're starting to have an issue.
Yeah.
Hey, Russ, maybe we should contact Mixam and say, hey, put our paper aside, please.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to do that, though. Guys, I'm going to be printing 500 books. I expect you to treat me well. Yeah, all right.
I'll come back if you do that.
You're getting a queue, mate.
Let's see. Lola says she hopes everybody has a happy Halloween. I'm going to be doing the Pathfinder stream with Irene and them on Halloween.
Oh, cool.
So that's going to be fun.
Good social life. I envy
Yeah.
I'll be chasing children away from my door.
Get off my porch.
Chris Fisk saying the paper shortage was entirely manufactured. This is an economic terrorism. Yeah, it's probably on a boat somewhere caught, in that clutter.
What's causing the paper shortage? Is it just Is it a transportation?
Distribution. Like you remember, like there was a report about the fact that they couldn't get the chips for those new travel transport convoy trucks.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, they can't get the chips for the trucks, and so they can't transport the stuff out of the ports. so they
And
can't
they
fill
need
the ports
drivers,
up
too.
with the stuff, and
Yeah.
they need drivers. We need drivers over here, and aren't there like hundreds of ships just hanging out on the west coast?
I don't know, but I think it's weird. I also read like right now there's two restaurants starting to test those robot waiters. That's going to cost them $12,000 a year to replace a human to just serve people. So I'm like, so next year we're going to start hearing that we're going to have like robot workers for Amazon.
Deliveroo.
Yeah.
Deliveroo. I saw a picture of it today. They've
Yeah.
already got those little baggies that transport your stuff for you from
Yeah, there's even the
They have a
delivery,
gun
like,
on
for
them.
little drones that drives itself to go bring you your delivery and your food and stuff. Yeah.
I can
do they
really
have
see this getting jacked. You know, they're gonna get robbed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And eventually they're gonna have guns on them. That's it. They will have guns, like the robot dog with the gun on its head. It's like
Flamethrowers.
flamethrowers.
Oh, that is sweet. I want one.
Don't they already have drones
yeah.
with missiles somewhere?
Yeah.
What
So
happened with the drones,
the guy, the Deliveroo turns up and you say you're 5 minutes late. I'm not going to pay you the full amount, and they just torch your house.
Or else.
And it says, and then it on the way off back off to Deliveroo headquarters, it says that will teach you for not giving me a tip.
And then somebody's gonna go, the drone had a flamethrower, and it says on the thing, not a flamethrower. Elon Musk.
Not a flamethrower. Not a flamethrower. It's a food heater. It's in case the food is cold by the time it gets to your door. They can give it a quick. Oh no! All cigarettes will be banned completely by then, I would imagine, by our great leaders.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Wally.
Wooly. Yeah.
What's up?
Hi, Willie.
Oh, yeah. There's our head Wooly on. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get him on sometime. Let's see. Another Pathfinder stream. Hey, he didn't die. What are you talking about?
What, you died again?
That way, Johnny. Oh, that's cold, man. Oh, we had Dojo-kun. Hey.
Oh, yeah. I was on with those guys last night.
Let's see.
They run a rather ship.
Mm-hmm.
They do
Really?
a fantastic stream.
Oh.
Yes, very, very professional. Very professional.
Okay.
The opposite of these streams.
Is that K Manifesto's? Is that K
So
Manifesto?
you got the jab that he was throwing.
Mhm.
It's not throwing a jab whatsoever.
I get it.
I love the freeform and the ease in which this show is performed. It's lovely. It's like a comfy chair. I enjoy coming. It's like coming home.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Russ.
It's like a big comfy couch.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely to sit on the couch with sugar. It's very, very nice. I was just saying that the show that I was on last night was really slick. It was like it was great.
Yeah,
they had credits and they had a format and they had a list of things they were going to do and slides and they had that was really good. And the guys I was on was Eddie from Sovereign Wolf and Rini, just incredibly talented people.
And talking about saying comfy couch and stuff like that got me thinking maybe you should do a video of you doing like the clock with your legs for a countdown for a campaign closing.
What?
Nobody knows the big comfy couch. It was a show for kids where there was a girl dressed as a clown.
I'm not a kid, Sim.
He's not. Look at his beard. You can tell.
Yeah, I'm a man.
I don't know. Here in Canada, kid starts having a beard at 12.
Oh, that's just all the maple syrup caked on your face.
I thought it had to do with the cold more, but okay.
Let's see. Mr. Fish says 3 days left for Infinitail Chronicles on Indiegogo. We'll be doing a closeout stream with Sugar Chris on Sunday. That's right.
Oh yeah, back that as well, I think.
Yeah. Luckily, I start vacation on Saturday, so I can sleep and then because otherwise I'd be dead one Sunday because I got to do multiple streams. Let's see. Edgerton says, except when he's in the red dress, then it's up for. Don't you start, Dojo Kun. Don't come in here and be corrupted by all these shenanigans.
And Chris Fisk saying, I'm a real boy, said by Sugar Pinocchio.
Well, the nose is already long. I don't have to lie. Let's see. I remember the big comfy cow. Well, at least you got somebody with you, Sim. Oh, Lord. I got a question. So, the character sketch, Russ, it can be any character?
Yeah, anything.
Choosing? Okay.
Yeah, you can choose whatever you want. If you want something outside of Only Death Can Save Us, I'll do something else as well if you want.
Okay, so there you go, Pale Rider. You could get red dress.
Red dress sketch.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Good job, Russ. Thank you, Russ. Thank you. We got original art.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, a lot. It looks like you got a lot of original art here.
There's a lot of original art available. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm tempted that character sketch. I don't think I have any original art of yours, Russ.
No, I don't think you do.
Yeah, I got some of Chubb's, but I haven't got yours yet. Yeah, because I was dumb and didn't bid enough on that auction.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now I remember. That will always. I will always remember that. It will haunt me.
But that's it. You can either get the sketch there. We were talking with Amanda earlier. The sketch is an add-on as well, so you can go into any of the tiers and do whatever you need to do with that.
Oh, okay. Tempting. Not sure. I'm gonna have to decide later.
They look like New Rock boots. Did you date a girl that wore New Rock boots like that? I'm curious because I did.
No.
No.
No, I don't know. I never had a pair of boots like that. It would have been cool if I had. Mind you, I think they're probably inspired by Klingon boots, to be honest. If you look,
I always thought
I think if the undiscovered country when they all turn up on the transporter pad, there's a couple of pairs of boots that have got big sort of hooks on them. And
I wouldn't want to date a woman with these boots.
I always thought it came from the demon.
The moment
from Kiss.
It's harder for them to run away in those big platforms.
They don't need to run away. You say something they don't like and flew right into the sack with that claw in their boot. Oh man, that's dangerous. You're tempting fate there. Okay, I need to start switch over and start talking about married boys now.
Yes, we do. Yes, we had plenty of time on this.
And before we do, don't forget to sub, like, and share, and go back this book.
Let me see. Let me shift over. Oh, yeah.
Also, one of my favorite, but I actually read my books.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I got a thing in the mail from Mr. Red Gaze.
Oh, that looks like Red Gaze stuff. That purplish.
Yeah, that's Red Gaze over there.
So we always love.
Is that
purple.
Sunsworn?
Yep. Let's see. Dojo says he would date a chick who wears those. She's got to be hot and wild.
Yep, she was very hot and very wild, and she was married to somebody else at the time. I didn't know.
Well,
It's many years ago.
That's definitely wild.
Those are some of the best memories.
Hey, but it was fun. Hey, what you gonna do?
Yeah, we got Mary Boy's beef heads.
Yeah,
hard pounding
that.
this way.
185 backers, 13. Oh, I'm not charging enough.
It's doing the math. Hey, man. But I have to say, a lot of people have been getting this the highest tier, the
Right.
you know, the all-in-one one, the lager tier. That's been very well represented in the backer.
Yeah.
If it was different, if it was a different composition, then it would have been much lower.
There you go. What all do you get with it?
All right, yeah, I've explained it now. It's my. All right, so with the lager tier, so I've got two variant. I've got a regular cover and a variant cover. They're the two wraparound ones that you see if you scroll up for the one and down for the other. And so that's the regular cover, and the other one's the cathedral variant. It's just to the right of it, and you get one each of those. And you get a booklet, which is the making of Mary Boys Beefheads, which will have character sketches, thumbnails, notes, all sorts of things. A lot of people like the making of Mary Boys book that I did with the previous campaign. So I thought, well, I've got all this additional art and stuff. I might as well, share it with people because people like seeing the, behind the scenes stuff. So I thought, okay, let's do that. And there's going to be embroidered patch, and with the lager stomping patch, and a three print set, like I did last time.
I like
Nice.
the face of the gargoyle. I like that face. So funny looking.
Just looks like it's been jabbed.
He's like, what the? Well, let's see. We've got. Wait a minute. Packing yours right now, Chris? Oh. The other Chris. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I got it right here. What is this then? Okay. Oh, I got confused. The Paradise says Chris got his son's one before me. Damn it. Well, at least I'll still read mine before him. Yep. You'll probably read yours before I even open.
And Red goes and answers to Pale Rider. I sent them at the same time, Pale Rider. # blame Canada. What does it have to do?
Blame Canada.
Pale Rider ain't Canadian.
Mine. Me and Bob are gonna get mine in like a month.
Mr. Fisk was in Mary Boys, the beat 'em up video game when?
I wish somebody would do that. That'd be really great. But you've seen. I saw the Cyber. There's somebody who did like a Comics Gate beat 'em up game, right? And they had Cyber Frog skins. And I'm sure there was Jawbreaker's characters and a bunch of other things.
I remember seeing it was like a third person game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that one. And I was like, oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty awesome that people are doing those things.
You can get a Mary Boy skin going,
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Mr. Fisk says, I'm happy to have been able to get in on the T-shirt perk before supplies ran out for Sunsworn. Oh, nice.
T-shirts are hard to do.
Embroider patch. What? Chase the Reds, I think. Yep.
Yeah. It was embroidered. Well, the thing was with patches, like, I just badly wanted them for myself, and I thought, you want to put it on the campaign so lots of people can have it.
You gotta give an excuse for it. So you're like, oh yeah, this is for the people. Yeah.
The people need these patches.
All right, original art. You've got the variant. You've kept it pretty simple then.
Very simple. The thing, there's a lot of stuff on add-ons. So everything so if you just want like a different combination of these things on the lager tier, you can just pick them as add-ons, and you can also pick the original comics in the set, the ones from the first campaign, Mary Boys 1 and 2.
Okay.
By the way, I just want to make it clear, you don't have to have read Mary Boys 1 and 2 to enjoy this collection, because it's a collection of 4 self-contained stories.
Okay.
It'll have a little Jim Shooter blurb in the front cover saying this is what happened in the previous one. It's really it's the origin story, and then you can. Yeah,
I do like those. I do like where they have like the little on previously, kind of things in the comics. I always valued that when I was growing up.
Me too. I never got the previous issues.
Yeah. I never had the previous issues, so it was like, oh, okay, thank you. Now I can read this.
If it wasn't on the spinner rack, you're not going to get it.
Yeah. Why I'm not a huge fan of floppies.
Red says nothing, Sim. I just blame Canada as a natural reaction. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Soul says Canada is terrible. The nicest people can still be Snyder Cut fanboys. Totally.
Hey, Snyder has good visuals. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Ever since I saw Justin Trudeau in blackface, I thought, no, I can't.
I mean, as soon as I saw,
explain yourselves.
You could have stopped just as Justin Trudeau, and that's enough. All the rest are just.
So how many pages is this one?
It's going to be 74 pages, and that'll be 72 pages of comics.
So it's technically 2 issues like we got in the first campaign, but in one book.
Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, I think the previous one, if it's together, I think it's 45 or 48 pages. So it's a bit more because people were complaining it was too short previously. So I thought, okay, well, I'll do more pages. Sorry.
I think what we're doing. Russ, I'm playing the whole word. Yeah, you're damn straight. We're all about it. I think as crowdfunding moves forward, there's going to be a point where we settle on a balance, and kind of like there was this perceived wisdom that 48 pages was enough for $25, and I don't think it's enough. Personally.
Then we upped it up to like 60, 80. Yeah,
I think you need to be top end towards 100 pages, like 70. I think 70 odd pages is a good amount for $25.
You
always have to remember. Yeah, you always have to remember, and people do appreciate this, that it's like an artisan product. It is specifically for a small market, so it has got a higher cost to it. It does come out a bit more expensive than you'd expect. The equivalent page count of a number of floppies, you will pay a little bit more in postage and that kind of stuff. But the more that you can get for that money, the more likely you are that people are going to continue coming along for the ride. And I do think that 48 pages for $25 plus postage is not enough.
No.
So
I mean, that's why as soon as I came in, I always said that we needed to look at the French comic model, and we shouldn't be lower than 60 pages for that price range of $25-$30 that people are asking.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, I've seen some guys do, I think, 24 pages for 24. It's not.
Yeah, no.
The big reason is the postage. That if you had the postage on top of that, it's just the global figure is just too much.
Yeah, I mean, if you just buy my book, the American postage, I think it's $41. So for $41, you're getting 100 pages. With the postage, that turns out at $10 for every 25 pages, which isn't that much more than you're paying for a corporate floppy. So it's another 25%, but that's including the postage. So there comes a point where a balance is set, and people are prepared to pay 25% more and get something that they're into and that they're into the production of. And the whole crowdfunding thing is about getting people involved as well. It's not just about receiving the money and sending the book off.
And in a way, it's also making that shipping worthwhile. Meaning, you're paying $25 for the book, you're paying shipping. So you're like, if I was going to do a floppy for 20 page, you still pay $25 shipping. Might as well up it up to like 60 page. I still pay the same shipping, but you're getting it's. I mean, the way I saw this, like either you look at the European model, the 60 page, or it's like we're selling. How do you call it when you have a miniseries of 3? Like remember when the Top Cow Image used to do that all the time? You have 3 issues arc, which was one story, but we put it in one and you ship it.
Yeah.
So it's. I think that's why it gave that boost when CG came into the indie scene, because before they were trying to sell you a floppy for $5, and it was like do not dare sell it more than $5 type of thing, and you have to share 25 shipping. Nobody wants to pay $5 a book, 25 shipping. Nobody.
No, of course.
You have more chances inverting the price. Charge $25 the floppy, $5 shipping. People would buy it more. It's stupid, but that's how people are. Yeah. So the moment that you come in and go, well, since you're paying a lot of shipping and we know this, you're getting more pages. So to me, I agree with Russ. We should not be trying to sell less than 60 page book we should all be aiming for the 60, 80 up.
Yeah, and I think you find that balance with the cost as well. You know, I know for a fact there are times when you pay a little bit more for the postage than you've put down in the tier, and sometimes you pay a little bit less. Obviously, you've got packaging to pay for and all that kind of stuff. It isn't just how much is the cost of the postage. There's packaging, there's time, there's all other kinds of things to be involved in that, and you've got to take that view that it swings and roundabouts. You know, sometimes you're going to pay a little bit more, and sometimes you're going to pay a bit less. Sometimes you're going to make, sometimes you're going to lose, and you spread that out over a campaign, and that only comes after you've had experience. Unfortunately, after my first campaign, I could look back on it and see those things had occurred, and it was still a successful campaign financially. It was still good, but at the time you think, oh, that was an expensive post bill. but it's okay, because you know you set the price of your product to the right place and the kind of the extras that you're going to put in, and then you can work that out, and exactly as everyone's saying, making sure that people get as much packed into that postage as possible will mean that they're more likely to go, yeah, okay, I'll get involved in that. I'll back that book. I'll take that risk.
Yeah,
That's why for UK backers, I mean, I think I'm only charging £4 on postage. So, you know, it's even lower than the postage you had on the first campaign, because
I stuck with what I had on the first campaign because I wanted to spread it across everybody. So yeah, there's a little bit extra there, but then I did take the price of the book down. So the book is 10% less than the first book, but it's like 25% bigger as far as the content is concerned. So I felt that was a worthwhile trade. Also, you know, when talking to people in Europe, they have to pay a small VAT fee when the book turns up. And again, in the facts section of the campaign, I made it clear that, you know, I'd taken the costs back, reduced the cost as far as I could to help minimize any charge that would have to be paid at the other end. So you can only do so much, because none of us are corporates. We're all individuals doing the best we can. So
we don't have those. I still want my Amazon drone, like, you know, delivering Mary Boy's products. How cool would that be? They were going to develop that, a little flying sort of drone that drops your package off on your doorstep.
Do you know why it hasn't gone through? I suppose it's only a matter of time. They will get it through. They'll get everything through.
Couldn't get big enough flamethrowers for
chase the dogs away.
So is saying
the Jack Russells kept trying to catch it.
So is saying to Jacobus, they picked partner look to make their big package.
Oh, God, I was waiting for that. As soon as you said big package, I knew this is going to crop up. It's so funny.
The only reason I read that was just so I could go big package.
Rob Price and his big package.
Yes.
It keeps all the girls happy.
Yeah.
And some of the boys as well. That's his thing.
Who knows? No judging. Everything's got a price.
Normally 11 pints.
Doja Kun says he's got a lot of family in Canada. He says, trust me, they can lure you in while all the niceness, and then bam, they've got you.
We're like hillbillies. You hear the banjos. It's in the banjos. What do they play in Canada?
Critical Blast is here. He says, Russ, need to get you together with Chris Tamulovich as his character in Cluster Fudge seeks and finds death for a fight. Told him he needed to have you draw a variant with your death.
I was just going to say, okay, you're saying that we're like the British. Got it.
Guys. Sim, I was actually going to ask you. Well, yes. Sim, like, you're a Cerebus fan.
Yep.
Is Dave Sim still doing conventions and you know, is he still like a big thing in Canada? I'm just
no, he's been canceled ever since that entire feminist thing. When
whole
it's still been going on. It's technically we don't see him. He has a Facebook page. If you're not in it, like a fan page, if you want.
I don't go on that Facebook page because I know which one you mean. I used to be a member, but Dave Sim fans are weird. They're very close, and they argue you
They're
to death
weird.
over anything. They hate. It's almost like it's this really weird sort of hatred that brings them to the page because they all hate him in a way, but they all feel compelled to join the page.
But they still like his art. They like his book. They like his story. But they all fell for that cancel thing. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he may be old fashioned. He may be religious to a certain point. You know what I mean? But that's him. Like, did he do a crime? Did he do anything that's really bad? As far as
I don't think a sane person would have done such an amazing comic book at the end of the day. I don't think a normal thinking person would have done what he did.
You need to have a couple of screws loose.
Like I'll be honest with you, Chubb. It's hard to get his books even here.
Really?
Like, yeah, I don't even have them. Like, I've been wanting to buy those phone books.
I
don't have them.
Because I can get them. I ordered 2 there because that's what made me think about it. Because I've just wanted to get the Mothers and Daughters trilogy, and I thought, well, because I had them before, and then I lost my collection, and I thought, I'm going to get those again because I'd like to look at them again, and I got them quite easily.
Yeah, you have to go on his website. That's where I'm going to be going. But he was out of stock last time I went.
All right.
He has them in those giant omnibus that he calls them those phone books.
I think he was the first person to do that too.
Yep. But dude, he was the first indie creator to outsell every independent, every mainstream comics. He was the first one to reach the top 1 sell chart before and being independent without Image and no one.
Amazingly intelligent comic books. Politics, religion, and he. I mean, out of all people, he had these strong, believable female characters, and
that's the reason why he got canceled.
No, it wasn't. Well, no, that's the thing. That's why everybody was so surprised. Everybody was going like, "But well, you wrote all these strong female characters. Now you go say this stuff." But it's complex. Personalities are complex. He's a very complex person.
Yeah, like one book that reminded me of this Cerebus. It's the Max. How Sam Key wrote the Max reminded me a bit of it.
I've never read them. I brought it up the other day on the stream, and I say there again, I've never read that. That's something I must check out because people keep talking about it. That's about the homeless guy who turns into this purple monster.
It's about a homeless guy that kind of is a bit unstable mentally, and he lives between the real world and the dream world, and he put a mask on that got stuck to him, and he's stuck like that. He doesn't change into the Max. He's stuck like
that. Sim, did you see something? The Creators Outlet's in the hospital?
Yes, I did.
Oh my gosh, I hope he's all right.
Will, yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong, but he says he's been in the hospital since Wednesday with a bad infection. Oh man, I hope he does all right.
Yeah, get those.
But let me see here. There was something else I was going to say here. Oh yeah, Parrot says I need to check the Morning Rush chat, and then So said he can't. He's shopping. I have you know I was not shopping. Let's see. I had already checked it. Let's see. And this is what he wanted to share. I'll do this real quick. He got his son's one in.
Sweet.
He was showing it off air. And what did he say here? He said, went and checked the mailbox. And then also, let's see. This I love the art from Mary Boys and the story. And and everything. I was thinking the other or this morning, and while I was thinking about this stream, and it popped into my head, Dead Alive, the like kung fu for Easter. It's like, I kick ass for the Lord. And for some reason that popped into my head. Oh, you've never seen Dead Alive?
No.
It was I think it was like Peter Jackson's first film. It's a
Yeah.
it's a kind of
Oh,
comedic
yes,
comedy.
yeah, I have. Yeah.
It was back. It
Who
was
else?
back when they did those type of what was that? Return of the Living Dead,
Yeah, it's,
where they took a comedy side to it.
it's Brain Dead. It's either Brain Dead or Bad Taste because one of these movies,
Brain Dead. Yeah, it's called Brain Dead. Yeah.
and he takes out is it the one with the lawnmower where he's cutting everybody?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
puts it up. He's like, "Arr."
But did you see Peter Jackson did another movie that a lot of people don't know about? Wow, damn! It was with Michael J. Fox. I had the title like in my head like 5 seconds
The
ago.
Frighteners.
The Frighteners. There
That's
you go.
awesome. Yeah. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that.
That was
Yeah, I like
awesome.
that. I like that
Yeah.
movie. That was
The
good.
Frighteners is one of my
it's so
favorite like
underrated. I
horror
loved it, and
movies.
I like
Yeah.
what it was. The guy who played the actor who played Reanimator was like this guy after Michael J. Fox, and he pulls his shirt up and he's got all these scars. He goes, "My body is a roadmap of pain," and I just.
And it was Michael J. Fox's last on-screen movie. After that, he did Atlantis, and that was it.
Yeah, man, I loved that movie.
Frighteners was awesome.
Frighteners is still one of my
And-
favorite, I guess you'd say, horror movies.
And I don't know if you guys knew this, but you know that. Remember when he goes in the bathroom and he gets to all fours like Spider-Man? You know that was because he was supposed to play Spider-Man. He was getting casted as Spider-Man. Like the talk was about that he was going to be Spider-Man, but then during the movie, that's when his sickness started hitting. That's why we never got the Michael J. Fox Spider-Man. But
he
would
have been a great Spider-Man.
Yeah, he would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see, we got.
And I would have had Doc Ock. I would have had Christopher Lloyd as Dr. Octopus.
You know, one thing I think that we got robbed is we didn't get Willem Dafoe to play the Joker at all. The only version of Willem Dafoe as the Joker that we got was in Arkham Asylum, because that's Willem Dafoe. But Willem Dafoe is like the perfect actor to play the goddamn Joker, and we never got.
We don't need more Joker.
No, but
I'm Jokered out. We're good.
I don't know. I still think they should have freaking got him.
I used to have a flat cap growing up as a kid. I would wear it. What they're wearing, what Chubb and Russ are wearing, their hats.
What are you wearing? He's wearing it.
I called it like a cabbie hat.
Cabbie hat.
As a kid, I was like, yeah, it's like what a Trevor wears.
It's ever since Peaky Blinders, everybody wears them now in England. Tell them, Russ, it's true.
Yeah.
The Uncle Cap.
All the Peaky Blinders. It makes you look hard.
Soul's asking, did you watch the Snyder zombie movie? Nope.
No.
No, I don't know. I didn't find nothing interesting in the trailer at all.
There's a zombie movie that's coming out this weekend. It's stop frame animation, and it looks absolutely amazing. What was it called? Damn it! I'll find it. Sorry.
Stop frame? Did you say? I love stop frame animation.
It's stop motion, but it's zombie. It's called the Nights of the. Wait.
Zombie stop motion. That sounds pretty neat.
Zombie Nights of the.
Let's see.
Yeah. Now that everything's CGI and everything's so damn slick, the breakout stuff is going to be the more traditional stuff.
Stop motion to me is CGI.
That's the stuff that's going to go viral. It's like, I suppose it's like indie comics. It's like that. That's the stuff that
I used to love doing that with my kids before. We used to do stop motion with all the action figures that we had.
I was watching some like claymation on YouTube that people were doing. Yeah, like from like I guess it was like people over in like Eastern Europe and they did like claymation and also some stop motion, and it was actually pretty good. I was like, wow, this is impressive. They probably put a lot of work into this.
But you guys, there's like Leica Studios in the US. I love everything they've done. You know, The Missing Link, Paranorman. They did Coraline.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Fisk just said. He said Leica Studios still does traditional stop motion stuff.
Yeah, no, they're awesome. I'm trying to find the name of this bloody movie, and I can't because my brain is fried from my cold. Oh damn it! What's it called? It's ridiculous. I know which theater it's playing in. Let me look at that. Summit Deluxe. See what's playing, and I know it's playing today. They spent like 10 years making it.
Wow.
I know it doesn't
That's
seem
pretty
great.
wild.
But I don't know why stop motion. I guess it's all the fabrication that takes so long.
Hmm.
Everything has got to be built.
Is it called Mad God?
No, it's on Mad God. No, that's the other thing on my.
Okay. Trying to find it at the same time as you.
We've got.
Oh, dear God, what is this? This is
That
stupid.
page is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so gorgeous.
It's got
Is that what gets it? Gorgeous.
It's got great action in it, and the characterization on those faces.
Yeah.
And the ickle bodies are funny.
One thing I learned, like from manga, the way they portray physics with blur lines and stuff like that. It's the first time I've tried doing that in my own comics, and it kind of works. Shows you some impact. That
Boot.
Trash can for the shield. He's got a KFC packet. Oh, this was going to be another good one.
I'm sure you guys don't want to see me play with my phone for the rest of the night. But it's a zombie movie done in like this 80s style. It's almost like Escape from New York, stop motion with zombies.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, and just when I watched the trailer, I was absolutely blown away. I saw it like about 2 years ago. It was still in production, and now it's So I'm gonna make a plan and go watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of it. Let's see. Let's scroll down here. There's the patch.
Oh yeah, that's the patch. Yeah, see if they can embroider that. A lot of detail there, but that's the making of.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get the companion as well since I got the previous one. Get the whole set. I got some art prints. Yeah,
so the 2 art prints is just the virgin covers, the regular cover and the variant without any logos and stuff on it. And the third one is just a Father Parish riding a pig, because I've just wanted to do something like that.
Perfect.
It's just brilliant. I love that.
It definitely fits the character.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I know these characters so well already. It's like, and the danger of that is that when you tell your stories, it's almost like because you know them so well, you kind of take it for granted that everybody else does too, and then you don't lay in the detail, you don't show enough for people to get it. That's the danger. But I'm taking my time with telling of the story. I mean, this collection is stuff just in their world before anything starts going terribly wrong, if you know what I mean. It isn't supposed. I'm not trying to cram like an entire. There's I find a lot of people that do this. They want to put an entire sort of epic adventure drama into a short 45-page story, and then they spend half of that story with just exposition, trying to fill everybody in with what's going on and how this world works and all that stuff. And then by that time, people have lost it already. They're like, okay, all right, yeah, and when's everything starting? So I'm just taking my time and just using, and you collect information about the characters, the world, as you enjoy it, as you are entertained, and that's my approach with it.
Let's see. Then we got the first books. Yeah,
the first books for people who can. By the way, I've also got them on eBay for anybody who's interested. If they don't want to get involved with the campaign, they're on there. So that'll make it easier.
How does eBay work? Do they take like a cut
Yeah, it's about. I think it works out about the same as Indiegogo at the end of the day, but we pay the cut, obviously.
Okay. Yeah, I would obviously I would highly recommend Merry Boys. I've loved it. It was a great read, and the art is exquisite.
It was
Another one of
standout.
his favorite.
Yeah, I think so. But to be honest, it's like this. Like whenever I look back on it now, I go like, "Oh, I could have done this. I could have done that." But hopefully, it'll shine through in the new comic. Things I would, I'd change, not change, but just try and do a bit better.
It's all a journey, isn't it?
Oh,
You learn from one book to the next, and from one piece of art to the next. So, and I think that's part of the magic of crowdfunding. Is people have come along with it on the journey with you, feel like they're part of it.
Yeah. I mean, we were just talking about Dave Sim. If you look at his, like the first 25 issues of Cerebus, it was just him drawing it without the backgrounds from Gerard. And it starts off like still competent from the beginning, but very rough and very, very different to what you see after that. We'll grow into their shoes, I think, to a degree. But everything will evolve. Everything does. Can you think of one comic book series where the artist start like something that's reasonably long, say 3, 4, 5 graphic novels, and the artist starts out as good as they are, or the same as when they are in the end? Like if you think about Hellboy.
Yeah, I was about to say Mike Mignola.
Yeah, he's evolved a lot. He's stripped it all down to a very sort of signature sort of style. In the beginning, it could have been
like Frank Miller did for a while, but he kind of lost it after a while.
He evolved too far.
Yeah, Frank Miller is like, it's like you got to a point you're like the Sin City, and I don't know if you guys read Electra Lives. Like to me, was one of his like top detailed art. That was the top of his detailed art, and then you have Sin City, which is it's top of like minimalistic, like obscura clary.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you're like, how does he think? And I bought his art book, and he shows his way of thinking, dude. He's not going the easy way out. He actually draws everything, then thinks it out, plans it out with color markers on how he's gonna break it down in black and whites. It took him a lot of work to get that final look for Sin City. But then when you see the other ones, when he tried to go back to Dark Knight Return 2, like I grabbed the prequel to 300 as well, Xerxes, whatever it is, Xerxes, and it doesn't look as good anymore.
Yeah, the Dark Knight. I'm not reading. I haven't read the Dark Knight. The follow up to Dark Knight Return will just mess it up for me. I just get that idea. I've just seen some of the art. If I don't enjoy the art, I'm not going to enjoy the comic.
It was a hard read. I enjoyed the story after reading it, but it was hard to read for me too, because you're like, the art is so like, it hurts in a way.
It offends thine eye.
Yeah. No, you gotta. It's difficult. I'm trying to. I'm actually trying to think of one comic that I've enjoyed where I haven't rated the art. I'm trying to think where I've really gone like, this is crap art. Ooh, what a story! I can't think of something. Can you?
It's difficult. Because if it's really bad art, I tend to put it down, so I don't get to the end of the story. So I couldn't tell you that story. Everything would have had to have been a certain standard.
Yeah, well, I think that you can have bad art, but with good storytelling, that's another thing.
Yeah, that's like one of the example I like to use for that is John Romita Jr. Like, a lot of people have a problem with his style, but storytelling wise, that guy has that down to the point. Like, his storytelling is to the freaking level, but the art style, you like it or you don't.
I think his dad drilled the storytelling into him from an early age. Yeah, he's got a range. I mean, his style has also changed a lot.
He's not collector's editions. Oh my gosh.
I was thinking at some point that I'd put an art book together, actually.
That would be nice.
Like archived material. But it's just what I'd really like to do is do it at a larger size, but
Like
It's,
a coffee table,
it's difficult.
coffee table book.
Yeah,
Hardcover. Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's the shipping. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's the other
exactly.
As soon as you
Exactly.
pass, I
It all
think it's
gets-
what 510 or something. It starts
Mm.
getting crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say, Russ. Something that will apply to you and I more than anything else. But it's actually I've figured it out. It's actually cheaper to ship out something separately than in one package because of the scales. You get to a
Mm.
certain scale, and then the price more than doubles.
Yes. Yeah. If you go into if you get involved in parcel
Yep.
post, starts going up very quickly. Whereas if I actually did that last time round, I had to post separate packages to a couple of backers
That's
because
what I
if I'd
did.
have put it all in one, it'd have been too expensive.
That's what I did for original art. Like I first tried to do like sending 11x17 art like on a top loader, right? The plastic top loaders. Some of them got lost, some of them get, but it was freaking expensive to send. So when I resent them again, what I did is I bought a big load of tubes with the
Right.
plugs at the tip, like that comes with the plugs, right?
Yeah.
So what I do though is I put the art in a sleeve before you roll it on the side a
Yeah.
little bit, because the sleeve, it's stupid, but the sleeve kind of gives it a support that it just holds better. Like it won't give the fold, and when you unfold it, and then you put it in a tube, and I can mail anything between $10 to $18 internationally.
Yeah. Yeah. That works. It's
Instead
only
of
when you
going
have to
up to
send books as well.
$35, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I put a slightly higher cost on when I'm sending out original art, just so that I make sure that it gets there in one piece. I prefer to send it flat. And of course, if I'm sending it with books anyway, there's already a cost for the books. I think if I was just sending out art, literally just like a sheet of art, then yeah, I think putting it in a sleeve and rolling it into a hard cardboard tube
Yep.
is probably the best way to do it. Yeah.
Simon safety first. Oh Lord. Oh, but yeah, I got a ton of books, big old stack here of Ollies, and then this whole bag is all manga. But you were talking.
I don't believe you.
You were talking about the Frank Miller book. I found this here at Ollie's.
Oh, boy.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's the second one.
All right.
Yeah, it's a nice, big, thick, nice hardcover one.
Is it black and white
Nice.
inside, or is it color? Because my big problem with it is
It's black
also-
and white inside. It says
Coloring.
Batman Noir. Yep. There you go.
Ah,
Oh, look at that. There you go.
It's the edition where they did the Jim Lee Batman Noir, where it was all
See,
black and white.
if I drew like that, I'd double the speed of my page creation.
Yep.
I was thinking, you're joking, but I was actually thinking, what would happen if I had to just do like a comic at half the size, do it at like real size, A5, and just literally, because I mean that's how Ashley Wood works. He does something like 2 pages a day, and then he does all his serious artwork after that.
Jesus.
And I mean, like his style is what it is. I mean, if you like that sort of high energy, very sort of stark, messy sort of style,
Mm.
yeah, it can work. You can do a story like that. And I was thinking I should try it just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the great thing is you can experiment and see if people dig it or not, and if they do, you can carry on doing more.
Yeah, like do it as an extra maybe.
Yeah.
Do like an extra story, just thumbnail it out, and then just. But you can only spend so much time on it. Otherwise, you start getting too anal about the art.
Yeah.
But you also want the
This-
energy. The faster you do something, the more
Yeah.
energy it has on the page.
That's right. Yeah, the more layers you put on it, so the more time you spent finishing a piece, the less energy it has inside it. That's always that's another balance you have to put into your artwork.
I think that's the thing that we're always questing for. There's a difference between, like the speed, production, and trying to get the production out. And there's also the fact that, but we also want to be able to take our time and do the work that we're happy and proud of, not looking at it going, I was rushed. But
I
I think
yeah.
there's a place for both. Like
Yeah.
it's one of the things I've been trying to do. Like there's one book that I'm taking more time on it, detailing, and then there's this another story that I'm trying to do more sketchy.
Yeah.
There's a place for different things, and I'm like, you could experiment. Like you can have your Euro book, like your French book, and you can have your comic book, and you can have your manga.
Yeah. I've kind of got into a groove now where I can happily
No.
do.
It was a backer for Mary Boys.
Oh, nice.
Woohoo! Look at that.
Chris finally backed it.
I
No,
got one
I
as well.
did not. I've been sharing this whole time.
I got another one as well.
Let me
So,
see.
thank you.
Let me see.
It was a bit of a sugar bump there. I like a sugar bump in my tea. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that hip. I'm working now.
It isn't Chris. It isn't Chris.
I'm working now about two pages a day. But like I'm going to have to ramp that up to 2.5 to 3. But it's just you get used to the way that you work. So I've got into a groove, and that's the way it's going to work for me for at least this book and maybe the next book. And after that, then I'll see if there's a change to make.
Oh, yeah, you can't change. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the main book will have to be that. But what I've been doing with mine is I've been doing those little one-panel cartoons, for
right, okay.
And there I've been able to mess around. One's a bit more like Giles, and another one's going to be, And for this one, I only did one single panel cartoon for this collection in the back, and it's like a Sergio Aragonese sort of style. And I whacked that out in minimal time, and I was still happy with the result. It was literally like, because I started drawing it in one style, and I scrapped it, and I just redrew the entire thing from beginning to end in like an hour. And I was massively impressed. I was like, damn, if I could do a whole book like this, how quickly would it be?
There's a project I call Hellzone that I'm doing pretty much like I can draw like 2 pages a day with that style. It's just, do I want every book to be like that? Nope. No,
that's the thing. You got to pick your style for your project.
Yeah, Mobius used to do that. Bisley, like a whole bunch of people, they have like a style that, for one book and the other one. It's not everything like. It's like that's why there's some artists you can't really imagine doing superheroes, because if you go from doing like a sci-fi book, and then you go do like Superman or Batman or something, you will have to adjust something. It's like Russ's style right now. It's very like retro comic book. So if we tried to make him draw like a Star Wars, he would have to like tweak a few things in his style to, But that's what's fun about it, though. That's what I love about drawing.
Yeah. You can do anything. You push yourself to do it.
Yeah, but every time you're gonna try something on a new project, there's a part of it that becomes a steady part of your style. Like your style always evolves. Like I remember after drawing Bloodhound, Bloodhound was me trying to go more anime, right? Having that Night Owl, that anime-ish that I like so much style. But when I went back to just drawing the way I liked, that evolved a whole bunch. I was like, what the hell happened?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, and you also find that sometimes, like, you get into certain artists. Sometimes you get into them to just enjoy their comics, right? Like Brian Boland is like for me. I love Brian Boland stuff, but I'm never trying.
Yeah.
But then you get other ones, and you find it almost by osmosis that you start trying to. That some of their work seeps into your own. Even unconscious. Like Geordie Burnett is like one like that for me. That messy, grimy sort of style, but it's still so cinematic and so well composed.
That sketchy-ish that I love so much was Bisley. And, what was the other one? I have a blank. But another one is Sean Murphy that has a sketchy style that looks solid as hell.
Yeah. So very, very.
I used to like him. I've gone off
very recognizable.
Yeah, like I got his book, that the Punk Rock Jesus book of his. The story
I love that one.
I don't like the story at all. I think it's very like just fuck off with the story, but it's drawn well. I bought it because it was black and white, and I could take a look at how he does his stuff.
How can I say? The first time I read it, it was like, but it's knowing where it came from. It was him questioning his own beliefs.
But it's just like that when that little punk guy is like that, and then he puts all this. The problem is he's a superhero artist trying to draw a normal story.
Yeah.
That's the problem. So he puts the superhero sheen on stuff that shouldn't have a sheen on it. You know.
I'm having a hard time following this serious conversation when Russ is always got the serious face and he's looking off to the side, and then there's like the Sugar Rush logo just bouncing his hips right in his face.
He's looking under the skirt. You know what's missing? Do you have a dollar bill? You creep out a dollar bill from the camera.
Does she give change?
You have to
Don't-
swipe
don't-
your credit card.
don't-
between
yeah.
the-
She take MasterCard.
Don't ask where the coins come out from.
In the slot.
God, no.
You broke him.
No.
Now he's blushing.
Someone says, "What kind of manga do you buy in a bag? Are those dirty books?" What? It came. What bag? It's worth $1 million.
Yeah.
They don't sell dirty books.
What books are those though? I'm really intrigued. Whenever I see a stack of books like that, I want to know. what
This I got them.
Yeah.
These
Just show us the covers. Just,
these I got from Ollie's. So I got like a. They had a lot of modern books there. You know, like what was it? The Scott Snyder Batman run. They had, I think, all of those, but I wasn't really interested. But I did see a Punisher book.
Oh, look
And I was
at that.
like, oh, that looks kind of cool. I was
Then
like,
you
"Oh,
opened
that
it."
might be interesting.
Oh no, border crossing.
Yeah, I haven't actually. I didn't really keep up with it. I just was like, oh, well, hey, that looks kind of neat, you know. And
Yeah.
I just went and
Competent.
got it. I mean, it was only $5,
All right.
so I thought, why not? And I got this one because called Wild Storm After the Fall.
Mm.
It's I was like, hey, it has I seen like Team 7 and everything. And I was like, ooh, okay, I'm interested. And I got this here, Shabu, to build a
All
fire.
right, that's interesting. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, apparently it's based off of Jack London's most read short story. And it seems like it's all about this guy trying to build a fire out in the and survive in the snow.
It's not that guy who went hiking on his own and had to cut his own hand off and then became a motivational speaker, telling people not to do that.
Yeah, so I thought that seems pretty cool. Like, let me see some of the art there.
Okay.
It just seems like it's all about him and his dog trying to survive out in the Yukon and stuff. So I thought that seemed like it could be good. And the Hangman.
Oh,
I was
he
like,
is
oh,
indeed hanging someone.
Yeah, I think it
Does exactly what it says on the cover. Yeah.
I was like,
What do you know?
It seems
It's kind of a one-trick pony, though, isn't it? I mean, is that all he
is what
does? Is go
happens when
around
you
hanging
go
people?
I'm gonna make you well hung.
And I am the hangman. I hang decorations once a year when Christmas comes.
I got it because it reminded me of like the Shield and the Fly and the Black Hood and all them. I remember one of the
Was
issues.
it Malibu Comics? No, it wasn't. Something else.
Is that
No.
anything with the word "the" in front?
Yeah, and it reminded me of them because there was a guy called the Hangman in one of those issues. So I was like, oh, well, maybe this is the same
Well, the
guy.
art looks good. I mean, that's already like
Yeah.
part of it. Like we were saying, if the art's good, then at least you go, ooh, maybe.
Yeah. If nothing else, it's a nice book to look at.
Mm.
And then I got this here, The Mighty Crusaders.
It was Impact Comics. There you go.
Wow, look at that.
Funny and weird. It's got Kelsey Shannon.
I was
Wow.
going to say I like that style. It's got that sort of Kelsey Shannon sort of sheen.
Yeah, it's artist
Somebody's
Kelsey
banging
Shannon.
on the door. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, alrighty. It's a all ages kind of book,
Mm.
So I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. Should be a nice little read. And then I was excited for this Miracle Man.
Oh, right. I've heard so many
Oh,
things
man.
about that. I've never read it. Is that Alan Moore?
I had one issue of it. That was that.
I have the first issue of this collection.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to shoot.
Oh,
something's
okay.
Going on. Sorry.
Oh,
Really
that's
sorry.
fine, Russ. No worries.
Sorry.
It's
Thanks
been
so
quite
much
a
for
while.
having me on. Yeah,
Mhm.
thanks for having me on. I've already got your book, Chubb, so I'm looking forward to it. So do the usual things. Check me out on YouTube and what have you, and the Indiegogo campaign will be going for another 30 days. So
All right.
check it out.
All right.
Thanks
for coming on, Russ.
No, sorry, I got to rush off. The shit's going on.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Just
All right.
hopefully
Take care
nothing
and
serious.
No. It'll be sorted. I just need to go sort something. Thanks very much.
All
Lovely
right.
to see you again, Chubb. And I'll see
Later,
you again
Russ.
soon. Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye, Russ. But yeah, I don't. Who did this, Sim?
Who did what?
It says. I'm trying. He asked who did it. I'm trying to figure out who. It says.
For the Crusaders one.
No, the Miracle Man one.
Oh, right.
No,
Sorry.
it won't say the writer.
It won't?
Yeah, because Gaiman worked on it too, and Alan Moore says that he doesn't want his name on it. So even the
Really?
version I have, it says like nameless. There's no name for the writer. Like if you look in the first pages, it would just say the according writer. You know what I mean? Like the writer that was there technically.
Why doesn't he want his name on it?
The big hairy writer from Northampton.
That's weird.
They all had legal issues with my Miracle Man that was called Marvel Man before, I think.
I am excited to read this one. I had the first issue, but that was it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the story.
Remember, there
It's
was
one
a
of
big
those things
legal
that-
issue with also Todd McFarlane that thought that owned Miracle Man.
And then
He bought the rights from Gaiman or something.
the Black Hood. So it seems like they took these characters and just I guess they updated them. I remember having the Black Hood comics. Like I told you, like Sim, like the Fly and stuff.
Yeah.
They had the Black Hood, and he had that cool shoulder pads and a shotgun in the sewers as the cover. I was all excited. So I was like, oh, this might be the same character. So I was excited to get that one. And I got Superman Doomsday.
Oh yeah. Gee, that takes me back. Is
Yeah.
that when he died? That's
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
the storyline. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So I was
story
like,
when
okay.
Doomsday arrived and he dies. That was a good story.
Yeah, most of what I got was a lot of the stuff I got was older stuff. I don't care.
I
Yeah,
just hated how this. I just
But
hated
there was
the
a
fact of how many, side stories that linked to it. Like they really buttered it up.
And then I got Earth 2 World's End. This was like a newer book, so
That looks like the New 52 Dark Side. So
yeah, I don't know. I know I got some of these Earth 2 books. It's called like Earth 2 Society or something. And I was like, well, this is okay. I don't really mind it, so I'll just give it a read, see how it goes. And I might have already had this one, and I might have just bought it again.
Oh
Well,
yeah. I saw it, and I was wondering if I should get it.
huh?
Yeah,
It's got Will Eisner working on
I don't
it.
have that one.
Spirit. Who's the guy? Was that the one with the guy who died recently? Not that recently. Who did Carter? Damn it! What was his name? Guys, help me out. I'm just crap for coming up with names today.
Let's see. It says legendary writers Mark Evanier and Sergio Aragonis.
Okay,
Yeah.
Acclaimed artists Mike Plug, Paul Smith, and more proudly present the spirit's wildest adventure yet.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I have another one in there. I got from Ollie's. It's a hardcover, and it's got a nice little front cover of it, and of Will Eisner's The Spirit. So this says book 3, so I'm missing, I think, book 2. This one I was pretty excited to get. Synapse the Infinity Relativity. It's got Starland, so I'm excited for that. I don't know this one, but it's got Thanos and Warlock. So
Darwin Cook. Darwin Cook was the guy I was thinking about. Anyway, yeah.
oh okay.
Doesn't bother me. He did.
Yeah, I think the first one I got with the hardcover I think has Cook's art in it, but I don't know about that one. And Guardians of the Galaxy, Tomorrow's Avengers. Yeah, like I said, mine's all my stuff I've been getting. A lot of the stuff I got was like older stuff. And then this Batman Noir again. I got it because it's like this. It's an oversized. It's all nice and hard and everything. It looks nice. And I only paid like $8 for it, and the price on the back's $40. I was like, dang, that's pricey.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah, basically, was my mentality with it. Then we had I got this one, Silver Age Suicide Squad omnibus. And I was like, I don't think I've heard of this. I was like, that sounds like it would be something I'd be interested in. It's old comics. So I was like, I'll have to check these out. I've never really heard of it that much, but it looks wild. And that was all the Ollie's books I got.
Gee.
But, I mean, considering how much I got, though, that's a lot of pages.
Yeah.
And, for what I paid for. And then I just got this giant stack of manga here.
Jeez. Right.
Irene will be happy to know I got the Vinland Saga.
Is that all the Vinland Saga?
No, this is just book 1 of Vinland Saga.
No,
I'm
behind you.
No. I just got this first book to see, how it is. To
Is
try
that
it
like
out.
the trip of the Vikings from Greenland to the Americas?
I'm guessing.
Because they were the first European settlers in America.
I'm guessing so. Yeah.
Leif Erikson.
Dreams of a fertile westward land. So yeah, I guess it's they're traveling to the New World in the story. Yeah. No, I got a bunch of other stuff like hey Marinus.
Hey!
How you doing, Marinus?
I saw floppies and that was my cue to come in.
No, there was no floppies. That's the thing. No flop.
Well, for me, it's floppies.
Well, Marinus is like, well, screw this. I believe it.
Yeah.
Talking about floppies, I got this one that came in. I got
What's
my
that?
copies of Outlaw
Outlaw.
Nights,
Wow. Nice.
which I did 10 pages on.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. So what is the manga that you have, Chris?
Mangas. I got Vinland Saga.
Oh, nice.
I got caught up. I got caught up on One Punch Man. So I got 22 and 23.
Wow.
I need to buy those.
Yeah. Vinland Saga is cool. I watched the anime. It's really cool.
And I got. Let's see.
Hey, Chris. How you doing?
I got
Oh, the Chris and Chris list, in the chat.
My Hero Academia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Getting
that's
that.
gonna love you now.
Too late, Soul. I'm there.
To catch up on that. This is what I'm really excited about. Shaman King.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
I had a Shonen Jump way back in the day that had when Shaman King first started showing up, and it had one of the very first chapters in it. Mm-hmm. And I was always intrigued by it and everything, and I thought it was so cool and neat, and then I never got to read them, so I'm really happy about finding these.
Nice.
Oh, man, it's so cool. I'm looking forward to getting to read it finally. Oh, I remember liking the art and like the characters and the design and stuff on it.
What do I got? I got some new stuff as well. And Soul's going to hate it because it's going to be a floppy show.
And then what else did I get? Oh, I got Cells at Work.
What's that?
We got Cells at Work, baby.
What's that?
It's basically a story that makes like you've got like it's basically a story about these cells in your body and they're like fighting different diseases. So it talks a lot about like how diseases work, and it's kind of educational and
Really?
kid friendly.
Nice.
And it's then there's the original cells at work,
Cool.
and then there's also Operation Black or something. But it goes through and it'll talk like different like how the different systems of the body work and everything. Is these like then you're following a red blood cell as she delivers oxygen around, and a white blood cell that basically goes around protecting her from different things.
That's
There was
cool.
a French animation series that did that. Sim will know about this, I think. That also had all these characters, like these. I watched it in Afrikaans, so the title would be different to what you guys do. But it sounds very similar to that.
Yeah, I've watched the anime for this, and with the niece, and I enjoyed it. I actually thought it was fun, a little fun, like kid friendly thing that can be educational. And then I also got this one because it interests me. I thought I'd seen it like a long while ago, and it really interested me, but I never did get it. And it's Gleipnir.
Leipnir. Yeah, I know that one. That's a fucked up.
Is it?
People in furries killing people and stuff.
I remember. I just thought it was cool because she's like got this cool looking suit and a giant ass revolver, and she's like blasting people and
It's
stuff.
really cool. It's gruesome.
Is she getting into a furry's back? Is she unzipped him and she's?
Yeah, I just thought it was wild looking, and when I first seen it, like, because they had the 1 volume back when it Books a Million, I was like, man, I need to get that sometime, and I never did. And I hadn't been to Books a Million in like at least a year or so, so that's why I've kind of splurged out a bit.
I got them up as well.
So I'm really happy about these.
I got some new ones as well. I have to get out of the screen mode, otherwise, like Soul saying that I'm, moving to the background and I'm moving away, like in a vortex.
Just disappear.
Disappear. So let me remove that. So original. So here's my boring background. So what I have is
what's that? Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, Trauma Team. That's the last one. I did just today a review on my channel. I sent there. Subscribe. Yeah. This is great. This is about a young girl who has is in part of a trauma team that's like a mobile ambulance, if you will. But they are being hired by big corporation contractors. So if you have a very if you are a very how do you say, you pay a lot of money, you're getting special treatment if you know from the government. So you are priority, you are gold member, platinum member, silver member, etc. But then there was some gangbangers there, and they basically killed the team, and she is being in trauma because her then boyfriend is killed, and then she was attacked by someone with cybernetics that killed her whole team as well. And now she's going on another team, but she is also, how do you say, revalidating? No, trying to get back at work, but she's still traumatized. Basically, her new team gets wiped out because stupid decisions, and there's going to be some repercussions. So this is absolutely great. Check out my review. I got Geiger, Gary Frank, but I missed number 4, so I cannot read it, unfortunately. Geiger is a post-apocalyptic about a guy that has been, I don't know, there's some kind of atom bomb was falling, and he was getting infected, and now he can turn himself into a radioactive skeleton. It's actually really cool. I can show you maybe some of the art.
Yeah, I've seen the cover for one of the issues before.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I haven't seen, paper quality is really good. Let me see if he's in there, or maybe there's some backstory. Yeah, for instance. Yeah, it's really good art, and yeah, it's fantastic. but he needs those lightning rocks to activate them and also suppress them. So otherwise, he's gonna kill himself, something like that. Art is really, really good. Then I have one of my favorites, Noctera. This is what I recommend everyone. Issue 5 and 6. This is about a world that has been put into darkness by unknown events. So the world is dark. The sun will never come up again. And people are getting infected by darkness and turn into weird creatures. And there's no reversal, except if you are, being exposed to UV lighting or something. So the whole world is dark, and people can stay alive in cities with only lights on. And there's other creatures in the darkness, like this guy. And this is one of the hands of the monsters. So really fantastic. Absolutely check it out if you want. I have Fight Girls by Frank Cho, but I missed 1, 2, 3 because my comic local shop did get it somehow. So I got issue 4, but I cannot read it because I don't know what's going on. But hey, Frank Cho. Yep.
I've never heard of any of these.
I
To be
know.
honest.
Frank Cho draws sexy women, right? And he gets a lot of crap for that.
Exactly. And Sim, you know this one?
Oh, Elric.
Elric, the Dreaming City.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the big edition.
Yeah, I got the floppies.
I don't buy floppies. I buy like European size and like 60 page.
Yeah, maybe I should have bought that as well. Maybe I can show some art. The art is really good. For instance,
Oh, yeah, that is nice.
yeah, it's high fantasy, and and Elric is been around for a very, very, very long time. I mean, check this out. Yeah, it's gruesomely good.
Chris, check my screen.
Oh yeah. Oh man, Jesus, I want that.
This is the deluxe, like oversized ones. This is how the hardcover English version comes out.
This is the Dreaming City. Which one do you have?
Me, it's 1, 2, 3. You're having the floppies of the 4th volume that's coming on in the next one.
Oh, okay. So I need 1 to 3 as well. Okay. Then I have King Spawn. They sent me the wrong cover, but yeah, this is issue number 1.
Light them up. Light them up on Twitter. Canceled.
Yeah, I already racked about it. So give me my cover. I paid good money for it. It's very thick. Yeah. Well, it's quality is good. Let me see if you can show you some art. It has different kind of art styles. For instance, it's pretty dark, but this is some kind of a murder scene. And to be honest, I have no clue what's going on because I haven't read a Spawn in a million years since I didn't like the art and the story direction where
No. I tried Spawn verse number 1 and I did not like it. So
no. So since this isn't issue 1, I want to try. Maybe there's something different, Spawn universe. And there's a Gunslinger Spawn or something like that. I have no idea. Damn floppies, go away. Then I have something new. It's called Techno Freak. It has some indie art. Looks nice. Looks okay. But I have to try it out. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Dave?
And I got a Blaze. The Sumerian Beyond the Black River.
Oh, yeah. I've heard good things about that. I've heard
Blaze
that's
is
a really good faithful edition of Conan.
The chaps.
And again, my screen.
Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
Yeah. I need to get those two.
I gotta quit having Marinus and
There's
Tim
2
on the
for
same
each
stream.
book.
Yeah.
And the next volume has the one that he has there.
Yeah. So and I need to get
And
those
on
floppies.
pre-sale on Amazon.
I mean, check this out.
I
It's a
should
little
know.
dark, but there's a giant snake killing people. It's awesome.
I should never have showed off those books.
Why not?
This is what you started, Chubb. This is your fault.
Yeah,
So, comic stream about comics. kind of that. That's
Every
good.
time,
I mean, it's
every
beautiful.
time you get Meredith and Sim on together, this is what happens. You just start
You mean the stream is going to get better, right?
a comic book measuring contest.
Yeah. Oh, there's one thing I need to show you as well. Maybe probably the last one from the floppies that I have. Oh, wait a minute. I need to put it up cool.
Red says in reference to that trauma team, says, sounds like she's bad luck. The team should refuse to take it.
Yeah. And this is a good one. Oh, wait a minute. Out of the box. Gun Honey.
Gun Honey.
Adam Hughes cover by Titan Comics. It's really good. It's a crime story about a woman that is basically a weapon smuggler, but she is not, basically doing mass weapons. She puts one weapon in a place where her contractor says, hey, you need to put it there. And then a goon picks up the gun and takes out the target. So it's basically she is,
the gun supplier.
I was going to say, she hasn't got any pockets. Where does she keep the weapons?
She's hiding them
Well,
in
I'm
those
going to show you that.
massive mounds.
Hey, look at this. Here does she keep the pockets? Very smart, huh? And art is really cool. I actually love this panel a lot. This one. It's very. There's a lot of details in the panel with cross hatching, and it's really nicely done. And from mature, there's nudity in it.
She's
great art.
She's flat chested, and those are actually hidey holes. She puts the guns in there.
You mean fake? Yeah. Yeah, she's big chested. And the cover is cool as well. This is my second cover. It's really nice. And same art, bloody. And oh no, I can't show you that on camera.
Marinus is bought it for the AAT.
The AAT, what's that?
Ass titties.
Oh yeah, there's a lot on here. So yeah, that's my floppy for this week. Check it out.
Yep. Marinus always likes to come on and show off his floppy.
I think that should be the time for our Vanilla Ice to make his return for the AAT song. Ass titties.
Gleipnir was the name of the chains that held Fenrir from causing Ragnarok. Not sure how that went for me. Yeah, Maris, did you know that? You play a lot of Valheim.
I know it now.
Dave said not to ruin Geiger. He hasn't read it yet.
No. Okay.
So it says it's irritating to see Marinus holding books without a towel.
Yeah. I have no words for that. So yeah.
For comic reviews with towels on the Marinus.
Yeah. You do that.
Is this like a reverse thing? No, I'm not going to ask if you're wearing a towel.
Don't ask. It's Marinus. It's probably something degenerate.
What? What are you talking about? It's just putting my my comics in my bag. That's all.
When Marinus looks into the camera, I feel like he's looking into my soul, and he's not impressed by what he sees.
You never know
Welcome to the Monument where Marinus and Sim compete to see who has the girthier comic collection. Oh, let's see.
What's that?
All right, everybody. How long have we been on? We've been on for a while. Yeah, it's been over 2 hours. Dang on. Well, I mean, we did have 2 guests, so that makes sense. That leave us on a little bit longer.
What am I, chopped liver?
No, I'm chopped.
Marinus, you're not a guest.
No, what am I?
You're a regular at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
We just expect you to be here occasionally.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me.
And showing up your floppy things.
Well, I live to give, You need to give people what they want.
Well, it's important, I think, because I still get in. Like, okay, I tend to buy older comics. I tend to buy, collections of older stuff, and arrive here in the mail, and every time I get them, I'm like, damn, it'd be cool to talk about this.
Yeah.
You know, nobody really does it anymore.
Did you get anything recently?
I've ordered 3 Cerebus books, which will be arriving at some point, and I've got The Last American by Wagner and Mick McMahon. John Wagner. It's the people who did Judge Dredd, essentially, doing this comic. It's called The Last American.
Is that like a superhero-looking fella? The Last American?
No, it's a soldier. It's a soldier in the future.
Oh, okay.
And where is that?
Where is it? Oh, that's still arriving in the post. I'm just waiting. I've read it before and I've enjoyed it. It's just one of those books where I've lost it and I've just been buying it again because it was that good. But no, it's Lady Death.
Yeah. Got the older ones just for a couple of bucks.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought the trade not too long ago because I only read issue 1, and I never read Evil Ernie neither because they were really hard to get back then here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I found like the first trade paperback of Evil Ernie, no, the second, and the first trade of Lady Death, and I'm finally gonna read them.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
But I've seen the animated movie though. Yeah, that's the one I used to have.
Yeah, this is with some kind of a foil on it.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what, but it looks really cool. And it's old school Lady Death.
And back then, anything still back, not too long ago too, like independent comics to try and get like regular, like all the issues. It was pretty goddamn hard. Like you can have all the mainstream, you won't miss one, but you'll miss those indie comic issues. Sorry, you didn't have enough.
True.
Yeah, I need to get more European books.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Yeah, like because I've never really owned that many, and so I want to kind of broaden my horizons of knowledge.
British
European work.
British comics. We got some really good comics.
Yeah, Judge Dredd.
Well, me, I really like Judge Dredd, but my favorite was ABC Warrior.
Alan Scott.
Yep.
Yeah, best Green Lantern.
Yeah, it's a real cool. This is the Corpse Quarterly. I never knew that existed, so I picked me two issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I also got some Ultraverse. With Elvin. No idea what it's all about, but I'm really lately into the Ultraverse universe. It's really cool. Not a big fan of Prime. He doesn't do it for me anyway.
Yeah, I was never that into him.
Nah. I got some old school Vampirellas, the good ones. The Vampirella Classic. I love the covers.
Are those reprints or?
Yeah, those are reprints. And I got some Secret Origins with the Challenges of the Unknown and no shit what she is. And I got some Batman and Halo Secret Origins, and I got a complete Days of Vengeance.
I got some of that one.
Yeah, Spectre is going nuts or something and wants to kill everyone who has
magic. Yeah,
indeed. So that's great stuff. And
because he doesn't have a host or something like that.
Yeah, indeed. And this is
Chris.
what I'm. Do you know this one?
Oh, Mac. Infinity Crisis.
Yeah.
The graphic novel omnibus thing for that is at Lowe's or at Ollie's. I mean, you can pick up for like a few bucks or something.
Hey, Chris, check my screen for a second. Other than Meta Barons and stuff that I'm saying, check this one out. This might be your type of thing.
What's that?
Orcs and Goblins. It's
Neat.
part of a bigger series. They also have like elves and stuff. Like they have like different derivative. But this one's amazing. They have an amazing fantasy world.
Greenskins.
And hold on. And this is the art inside.
Oh man, looks great.
Yeah, it's got good art.
Oh, other side.
Looking pretty good.
What amazes me, because you know how long it takes to do like a fully painted, rendered sort of page like that. It's just how many sales do you have to make to justify
Yeah.
spending that much time on a book.
Yeah, but they have like an issue a year. Yeah. And they have a team of writers and a team of artists they like to work with. But it's a pretty good series, like fantasy wise, and I know Chris really likes fantasy. But another one you should check into is Requiem.
Wait, is that
Requiem. What?
what's this background now you
Where
got
am I?
going on, Marinus?
Oh, shit.
Marinus is stranded in Valheim.
Oh, man, I'm in Valheim.
Oh, that reminds me, Marinus.
What?
Marinus, I'm going to do this now while we're on the stream, so it pressures you even more.
No.
I heard you have a crystal battle axe, Marinus.
Yes.
I wish to obtain it.
What do you mean with that?
I wish to take your crystal battle axe.
I have it, and you cannot have it.
Give me it. Soul said you don't even like it. Give me it.
Well, that's true. What do you got in return?
I won't bully you on there and take all your stuff.
Only Rick can bully me. So, and he's not in the chat anymore, I hope. Red gaze. I think about it. You give me something in return, and I give you the battle axe.
Gosh dang it.
Give
It's
him
very
a
shiny.
quest. Give him a quest that he has to fulfill.
Yeah, that's good. Something he hates. Going into the swamp, or maybe just fight some tree goblins.
He has
But
to
I
video
like
himself.
all of those things, Marinus.
Yet. Damn it.
He has to shoplift something really embarrassing from a shop, and he has to video himself doing it.
Oh yeah, I know. You need to build me a great house. Actually, the one that I like, and then I give you the battle axe.
Marinus,
Isn't there a
you're an
book?
asshole.
Isn't there a book that he had that you wanted?
A book? Wait a minute.
No.
Yeah, we can do some trades
What are you
here.
talking
Yes, why
about?
not?
I'm kidding.
Oh,
Johnny
Mr.
Cage
Fitz
saying,
said
I won't bully you, goddamn liar.
Mr. Fist said he's tempted to do some Mary Boys fan art, but his hands are all effed and he hasn't drawn in over a decade.
Oh hell! What's wrong with your hands? Oh,
Oof.
I've got tendonitis in my bloody hands, so I know I feel your pain to a degree.
Let's see. Well, you might be able to, Mr. Fish. You still give it a shot. Maybe. you
Hey,
can
my
do it.
Jimmy is in the house. Yes.
You're
Yeah,
perfectly
there's
good
my
feet.
Jimmy. Yeah, there you go. Start practicing with your toes.
What?
My Left Foot is a movie about a guy who did just that. Do you guys remember that?
No,
No.
I've never seen that movie. Saul said his day was going smooth until Maris and Sim started showing books on cam again. Gotta have that measuring contest.
It's like a card game. It's like he raises an ace, and then Sim's like,
Mine is better than yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the collections and the special edition, and okay, but I got this. Oh yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually. I was actually.
Did you notice I only need to show 2 things to beat all his things?
Oh, okay. Here we go. Wait a minute. No. I got something bigger. But you show yours first.
Yeah, but it's floppy.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Mine's hard.
Okay. Show me.
Well, Sim, you're in a chat with a group of men. don't
I
think it
know.
should be hard.
So you guys should know that being floppy is no good.
I would rather prefer Marinus be floppy right now than Sim being hard.
Wait.
I don't know. Did you see his face when he was looking at that book?
But I was going to do a stream tomorrow. I was considering doing a stream tomorrow, showing off all these books, but I already did it.
You already did.
Well, do it again.
Well, what do you mean do it again? I've already seen. Everybody's already seen
Okay.
it. What's the point?
What he's trying to say is, I want to do it tomorrow again.
No, I've already done it. I'll just not do it, and then that way I can play Valheim or something.
And that's actually a good idea.
All right, but we've this got so gay so fast.
I know.
Well, you're watching it, Johnny. So what it says about you?
Anyway, do a stream reading one for once.
Yeah.
Reading a book on a stream? What?
Oh, that could be fun.
No,
If you
start
have-
doing reviews again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crusader Chris returns.
Oh no.
It would be
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
He returns for Chubb. Chubb.
Well, I haven't got the second. I'll do another Crusader, Chris. When I get Mary Boys again.
Christine Perez.
Gosh. That took me a while to do that video too, because I do it all in one take, so I kept like getting partway through it and then stumbling over myself because I got nervous or something, and I'd slip up and I'd be and broke it. Gosh dang it.
You're a lot more relaxed now because I mean that was at the start of your channel, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like these last couple of gun videos I did, it didn't take that many. Yeah, it was pretty much all in the first take. Just go through it and do it, and bam, done. So I might actually do better this time. I don't know. I got a couple more books that have to do with Crusades or Knights or something. So I might start doing him again, the Crusader Chris gimmick. I guess. I don't know, but we need to start wrapping this up.
Christopher.
Because we've been on for a couple hours now.
2 hours and a half, and don't forget to sub, like, and share.
Yeah. I got things I need to do.
If you want some original art by me at 500, we're giving some away. At 1,000, he's running in a red dress. So you want to see him in a red dress, you need to get him to 1,000 sub, and he'll do it gladly and run with it. Get it?
Well, I don't know about gladly,
and go
more like reluctantly,
and go back marry boys like I did.
Yep. Back
yeah.
And don't forget to go check out Demona on my Patreon.
Oh, Mr. Fist says an autoimmune disease has caused blah blah in his hands and feet. His new superpower is to be able to step on Legos without any shoes on and not feel pain. It sucks that using hands is painful though. Damn. That's rough, Mr. Fist.
Yeah.
That sucks because it's hands. You could be using them all the time, and it hurts to use them. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave's gonna have a Bergenman Halloween special. Nice.
What time does it start?
Yeah, when is that, Dave?
Is that tomorrow? Oh yeah, I'm on that too. I think. Huh?
Wait, you don't even know when it is? You're supposed to be on it, man.
Oh, I have a busy week, and I'm getting old. Older than before. My birthday soon, so yeah.
Is that tonight, Dave, or is it tomorrow?
He says, Mr. Fist says it's tomorrow. Dave put a link in the chat. Or there he goes. He puts on Jack's channel at 8 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, check it out.
It's on Sunday. Says
on Sunday.
Yeah, day after tomorrow.
Okay. Sunday. All right. Thank you, Jacobus.
And he says, Christopher says 11 a.m. Eastern.
It says 7 p.m. UK, 2 or 3 p.m. USA. All right. Now, what is going on?
Where in the USA?
Jumping around.
Where?
Everyone keeps giving different time. That's right, Red. Marinus doesn't even know what his own streams are.
Well, that's true. Well, you don't have to shout it on the internet, Red.
You guys got like 7 time zones, so I'm like.
So Dave just says it's easy. It's just something.
Well, it's all with the
Jacob
PMs and the AMs and the 7s and the 8s and the 12s, and it's confusing me. I'm European, not American. How should I know?
All right. Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody for joining us.
Yep.
I know for sure I'll be doing a special Sunday morning roast. We're going to have on Mr. Fisk because he's closing out the Infinitail campaign that day. So we were the first people to have him on, and we're going to have him on the last day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mr. Fisk is a great fella. And then after that, we'll be doing the normal Monday show as well. So thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks, Chubb. It's been great to have you back on.
Appreciate it.
Marinus, I'm not thanking you. I just expect you to be here.
Sure,
watch your ass.
Is that a threat?
Yeah, you won't give me that crystal battle.
Right. You're not gonna get it. You have to fight me to death with it.
Right.
To the death.
Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you on Sunday.